Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back on this Tiger Lee Show segment. I'm Andrew Tiger Lee again on the helm, and we got a really big article. Basically, everything I've been said has been overhyped. So we're gonna be been overhyped on the Times Square failed bombing case. This is from NPR, written by Dina Temple Raston. Today on May 6th. And the article says the virtually wall-to-wall coverage of the Times Square bombing was a problem for investigators trying to solve a case. It all began on dinner time last Saturday night when a suspect drove an SUV rigged with a homemade bomb into Times Square, set the car in a park, turned on the detonator and left, hoping for destruction. A little more than 2 days later, which is now already on mainstream news, has always been overhyped. Law enforcement arrested a man believed to be responsible. Faisal Shahzad, a 30-year-old Pakistani American. He allegedly admitted the crime, but what hasn't been found until now is how news coverage of the story fundamentally changed the investigation. And now that we're going to go on down here, says for a little bit down the article, details about the Times Square investigation were all over the local newspapers, even as authorities were still trying to puzzle out who was responsible. Any element of surprise that law enforcement might have had was evaporating. To be fair, law enforcement was partially to blame. In many cases, it was the source of the information and leaks. But that sounds to be an extra level of frustration about the leaks in the case, as one law enforcement told NPR. We're going to show you this quote here for our viewers. Here, this is from NPR.org or National Public Radio. Our operational plans were driven by the media instead of the other way around, and that is no good. That's basically saying that the government hyped it up, and the government staged this event. It was all by, and they're saying that it was a CIA terrorist group. That has now been admitted. False flag. But you don't care, and you, all of you sheeps are just like being. It's almost like the scene from release of the Clash of the Times, where it was like some person was like releasing the question to make, because the people know that the government is all that corrupt, and once you release the question, which they always have to have a boogeyman. This is like a little analogy, which is Osama bin Laden and the Pakistani Taliban related to Al Qaeda, and they're gonna use that for the rest of the American people. So this way they could have a lot more terror funding and such. And now I'm gonna go down, and we're gonna have the article on the bottom of your screen, and also we're gonna have it on the info. It says here, he said they're watching her as news organizations start talking about the fact that vehicle ID number on the Nissan Pathfinder used in the botched bombing had been taken off the windshield. Then another report saying that it wouldn't matter as authorities couldn't find the VIN and other parts of the car. And yada yada yada. And in a short time they found clues where the case was going. And then on Monday afternoon, a day and a half later, a news organization reported that law enforcement officials were looking into an American citizen of Pakistani descent from Connecticut. And it says here NPR had the information, but didn't report how concerns it would affect the investigation before Shania's arrest. And then one law enforcement official, another one said, this is very important detail because surveillance is only effective if people don't know where they're being watched. It's almost like watching the episode 24 in real time. Ron Shahzad was watching in real time too, and obviously the media was like portraying this. So it's almost like one of those little TV shows that get created on us. It's almost like entertainment basically. And if I can find that other piece of the article, I can find it. Just give me a moment here. It's always being messed up with my stack of power because I'm so angry right now over the glitch. A glitch. You call it a glitch and all that. Your pieces of un-American garbage, and you basically made me go distracted here. Oh my god. Hey. I gotta look deep into my stack of pile of news. Okay, here we go. It says here, this is on page 2. Then it got worse. Supporters started showing up at Shirley's house in Sheldon, waiting for an arrest to happen. And then it says, going down to the last paragraph of the story, but Shahzad surprised them by leaving them in the apartment, he went to a local supermarket and they lost track of him. NYPD Commissioner Ray Kelly told NPR on Wednesday that they lost him for about 3 hours when they finally caught up with him. Shells at just before midnight on Monday, bound on a plane for Dubai. He smiled in the office and says, "I've been expecting you. Are you at NYPD or FBI?" And it's almost like saying that the reporters, they are basically like TMZs, or like some entertainment network and such, where they're basically going after celebrity, which they know that they know about the stories. Like for example, like like what happened recently with the Tiger Woods sex scandal. They're basically trying to track him every move, basically, and they're gonna say, "Oh, let's wait him down in Hawaii." But you know what? He was actually in Arizona to get his face repaired. I mean, this is just totally asinine. And because number one is that it's like an entertainment channel that they did. It's just another political entertainment, so that this way they can get their way with us, so the established can run loose and they can come up with more reasons to target us. And that's why we're at the Enemy Belligerent Act Part 2 further down the segment when we come back from break. I'm just basically going off ranting here, and if I see one more of this on NPR.org or some other news, then I'm gonna really go off on this mega rant. We'll be right back.